as usual.
What you talking about?
It was fine until you guys
forgot to
showed
pay the
up.
bill?
And
They went down or something?
Somebody just be humming or something for your intro?
No, you can't even do that because it's all the mics are silent. What's going on? Hey, how y'all doing today?
I think your default should be I want to be a Hulkamaniac.
No. We'll be all right.
Oh, Hulk Hogan, his rap album was.
How is it going like this?
Put on there? Okay. Oh, it's on the. Oh yeah, I'll edit.
Can you send
what's it called?
Can you send music right now?
The Spotify.
216 in that family. It is me. It's SG3 here to the right of me. He just decided to leave. So I'm going to the left of me. I'm going to the left of me to the guest speaker today.
Guest speaker.
Yeah, you're the guest speaker
I'm
because
intruding on your show like you did in my show.
we didn't intrude. We
You-
just were
you
welcome.
just-
We just missed the intro.
No,
part
at
where
this
he came
point,
in
if
and
you think
man.
about it,
knocked our
he-
stuff down too. And everything.
Right.
Knock all my stuff down. Play
we got
crappy
we
music.
got invited because he said y'all don't ever show up. All right, cool. So we showed up.
Yeah, we showed
At this
up,
point,
man. We was
Guest speaker,
invaded.
go ahead and introduce yourself.
That's right.
I'm Tom Odell from Tom's Productions. You think it, I'll ink it with all your pre and decorated apparel needs. Also, the #1 show on 216 The Net. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm here to boost their ratings tonight.
That's cool.
See if my stalker shows up again.
Yeah. That's right. Oh yeah. I was thinking of, hey man, I swear to God, she better not come up on here.
Stockton,
Better not.
Tennessee, let's go ahead.
Talking
Hold on,
about
wait, can
we
you
need
give
to
me
talk.
Can you give me an entrance to Grace? That's all I got to ask.
I thought
To
you
the
knew
right-
her.
To the right, no, I don't know. To the right of me, there's a man that has more hair than he has nicknames. Go ahead, brother. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, that's right. It's your boy
Herb.
Zach the Mac.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. We are here. We're gonna have a great show. Happy that Tom's here with us today. It's gonna be dope. Pass it over to Mr. Hostess with some
That
of
don't know the most. It's cool.
That's right. Me
You
too.
guys
DK,
switch
what's up,
chairs.
everybody? Huh?
Can you two switch chairs?
No.
No, it's too late, man. It's too late. It's too late. What's up, everybody? Me, Tony the Kid. Thank you for joining the ReJect Rundown. Now, first and foremost, first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving for a fact. Yes, hope you guys ate well, ate good. I know I did. I was stuffed to the heck.
man.
Black Friday shopping the first time in a long time. It was pretty decent.
Was
Not
it
too
okay?
bad.
No,
It was okay.
crowd control.
The
was okay?
mall was packed. Just
Was
that
it
far.
Joe
really?
Madness, Needle Mover is back. CM Punk, CM
Block
Punk,
That's right.
that guy.
That's right.
Block that guy.
No.
He couldn't even show up.
He's still
either.
missing this shirt.
He couldn't even show us.
Oh yeah, he said he's in Nashville, so you know,
Oh,
Looking
he's
for
gonna be there for a
Cumberland.
raw
looking for
tomorrow.
Carmen San Diego for sure. Old man is just old man. He's
He's somewhere.
somewhere.
He's
He
lost.
couldn't get out of bed today.
Yeah,
He
that too.
he forgot to make that right turn in Albuquerque to come back.
Right, he just
Yeah.
forgot what time your show was.
That
actually.
too. That
You probably,
too.
you
That
probably
too.
didn't even tell him.
No, definitely not. We kept him out. But yeah, otherwise, yeah.
Yes, he's very lost.
I didn't want to move. To be honest, though, you guys, my back went out on me a couple days ago getting the Christmas stuff out of the crawl space. So I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I just don't
Oh,
want to
no.
move.
I feel you.
Before he's
It's
check.
getting ready
Before he's
because
check.
after Thanksgiving, it's like you gotta get ready for Christmas now. Christmas is next month.
Right.
All this type of stuff is going down.
I got my daughter begging me to get stuff out. I'm like, okay, whatever.
You want to decorate. It's like you got a 4-day weekend because the holidays. So it's like, okay, Thanksgiving Thursday, we eat like crazy. We clean up on Friday, we shop a little bit, and on Saturday and Sunday, we got to do Christmas decorations.
Right.
now.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
I'm trying to sleep in Saturday morning. This is already
Exactly.
trying to get Tupperwares out. Like, hey, we're gonna
That's
decorate
facts.
everything right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Sign over there. I'm already
Totally gonna decorate today.
That's exactly what I had planned.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What I had in mind. Sure.
That's exactly what I was thinking was going to happen.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I just couldn't wait for this precise moment.
Exact moment to be doing all this.
Just in my mind.
Yeah.
Not like
Appreciate
I
it.
wanted to sleep in or anything, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Just go ahead.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get ready. Now, that being said, though, everybody, yesterday was filled with events. We had the boxing event. If anything, I'll have SU3 talk about that in a little bit. But first and foremost, Survivor Series was yesterday, War Games. It was exciting. Why? Not for 2 reasons, but for 3 reasons.
Comeback Nation.
And I say 3 reasons because
Nation.
the biggest return are
Our truth is back.
Our truth is back.
The truth is
The
back.
biggest return
With
of them
Lil
all
Jimmy.
last night.
With Lil Jim. Well, first, with Ruffles. He came back with Ruffles yesterday. That's the best part about it.
Yeah, that too. So that was a great return. Second big return was Randy Orton. Look'em Thickums, as we were
Viper.
talking about last
The Viper.
episode. Thickums, call him Thick, aka Thickums now. For all of a sudden,
Hey,
I
was
can't
right.
confirm that. I can't confirm that.
I'll tell you one thing right now. I was there, and when I saw him at first, I'm like, oh, cool. So he looks still kind of the same. And then I'm watching like just on social media, like just scrolling by, and now I'm seeing like up front. I'm like, oh, he's Dang, he's
Yeah.
ripped.
You
Okay.
go
Is it safe to say he's got the same workout plan as Conor McGregor right now?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar probably.
Say, you know, I mean, hey, now that the whole merger came to be,
Tank.
yeah, yes, yes.
Came out solid.
He
But
was
that's the thing
always
is the part-timers don't get tested.
Oh, good point, Tom.
So that's where that's the loophole in all that
which
stuff.
is why Brock Lesnar said, I want to stay part-time
Yeah.
for a while. Okay, that makes
That
sense.
Viper juice.
Yeah,
That's for the
Viper juice.
That's for the
Yeah, Viper Venom, he's taking right now.
Venom.
Yeah, he's saying that. Let me turn up the gear real quick. Turn up that Venom.
I got a Viper.
He ain't drinking prime. That's for
That's for sure. Yeah, for sure that. But other than that, besides that return, we had the biggest return. Number one return,
right.
CM Punk,
Why you gotta say
everybody.
his name?
We can say the name all we want, man.
I like how Joe Man is just saying he's back training like he was ripped back in 09, and he's all natural.
That ain't
I
natural.
don't think so. That them legs look freaking juiced up. I'm just saying.
All right. So I was
the
telling
biggest
you
I've seen.
before was I was watching on Prime. They have 350 Days, a documentary on pro wrestling.
Mhm.
I think it was like 2019, 2017 is when it came out.
Yeah.
Brett was one of those guys on there. Probably the better interview of all of them on there.
Of course he was.
Well, no,
Facts.
no, he was. I mean, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it was
Orlando
knowledge.
Field,
Yeah, I
Billy
was
Butcher and
knowledge.
stuff.
Yeah.
So he was more like the honest and like he didn't like beat around the bush or anything. But he said like there was a time in his career where he had to go to New Japan
Mhm.
for his career, and Dynamite came in. It's like, dude, you're not going to make this trip. Like you're not going to heal in time with your leg injury.
Mm.
It's like take some steroids. I'll help you get
Right.
faster. So I mean that's kind of what
And he could have
What's
done the
going
same
on?
thing for the Goldberg kick.
that's concussion.
Oh.
Steroids don't work on the brain.
No, no,
Think
no,
about
that was-
But that's what
Gotcha.
to heal up. That's what a
Yeah.
lot of guys were taking. That's what Oregon got, and that's where they get like the medical clearance from.
Yeah, yeah. And they get that little juice for the short term, you know what I
Right.
mean? Short term fix or whatnot. Then when they start doing the regimen again and inside the ring and all that kind of stuff, then it's like, all right, let's just take it easy for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's always like that too. Every injury happens, all of a sudden there's that big return. Everyone looks all fitted up, all nice and
Do we think that CM Punk
Action
looks in
figure like.
shape to be back already? 'Cause,
No,
I
he looked
mean,
like he came out of Section 210.
I was gonna say he was just in a regular T-shirt,
Right.
baggy
I'm glad he didn't
jeans.
say
like-
CM Punk? Yes, he is not.
Like,
He
you know,
wasn't
like-
even ready like that in the AEW when he did a return. So all of a sudden now he's
Well,
gonna
he's
come
just
back.
not wearing his publicity shirts.
Yeah, that too. He was
Okay.
he's all
Or
solid
political
colors.
shirts or
Yeah,
whatever.
he was neutral,
Yeah.
white tee,
White tee,
no
gray
logo.
pants, no logo.
Well, the white tee is to symbolize the new beginning or whatever.
Right,
and whatnot.
right. New beginning in WWE all of a sudden.
It's all going to be the same
Yeah, it's really not. I think
within 6 months.
my question would be is to SG3 is with his return though. Before we get to the next comment that Joe Manis said, with CM Punk's return, is that beneficial to WWE right now currently?
Yeah, because they need a cash cow.
Yeah,
there it is.
It's a quick cash grab.
It's a cash cow,
It's
bro.
he,
Like, let's
it's
be honest
hot right
here.
now.
Yeah.
I mean that's what it is. It's you need a filler for the next few shows.
And why not in Chicago? Obviously, home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but wouldn't it be detrimental to the locker room?
Oh, it
I think
is.
that's what
Oh,
it's like.
That's why Drew McIntyre left pissed.
And
I was
that-
some of the wrestlers did not look happy. That he
No,
was back.
right.
See,
I think
Well,
Randy
because
Orton was probably the only one excited. He was waving back at him.
He's
You know
the
what I
only
mean?
one in the ring.
He's
Like,
like,
oh,
He's like waving at him. Yeah.
Oh, and that's the thing is like they weren't told before they went out for their match that he was back
Yep,
that night,
yep.
and that's where Seth and Drew were pissed about it.
Yep.
Seth knew he was going to eventually have a program with them
Yep.
if it ever came to be, so that was kind of a work thing with him at the end of the show.
Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest.
So-
Because I mean, again, controversy creates cash. Eric
It does.
Bischoff wrote the book on that.
yes.
You got money right there. They're going to be upset at first, but the next couple pay-per-views, they're going to say, "Well, hey, we got a little bit more money right now."
CM stand for? Cotton Hunter?
I'm not gonna lie, I always wanted to know that too. What the hell?
Chicago
Does
made
CM
Punk.
Huh?
Chicago made Punk.
Chicago made
Chicago
Punk.
made
Yes.
Punk.
CM Punks.
Mind my business.
Oh yeah, that makes sounds better.
Come made.
Yeah, come made. I think my thing was I was very shocked at the fact that Chicago was actually hyping him up. When he came out, the whole arena went nuts.
Well, that's not shocking to me with Chicago. I mean, that's why they brought him back. Because Chicago was
Right.
like, you're not going to get that kind of reaction anywhere else.
No, you would not. No, you would not.
I mean,
At all.
maybe
Nashville,
the only
they're
other
like,
time like
yes,
they'll get a
yeah,
reaction would be
something
the Royal
would've
Rumble.
been like,
Not even a Royal Rumble would you have gotten this big of a pop as
Well, you
got
wouldn't got
yesterday.
that big of a pop, but you would have got a decent sized pop. You do it like on SmackDown or whatever, like elsewhere.
Speaking of that being said, well, Royal Rumble come out. Is he going to be in the Rumble?
Yep.
No?
Oh yeah.
And will
It
he
is.
be the fan favorite to win it, or
Well-
he be the final four?
Well, right now
He'll be
the-
Final Four.
they're
Oh,
saying that
Final
it's
Four.
going to be him and Seth at the Royal Rumble. It's WrestleMania now.
Yeah.
because
Yep.
they need to have that match. So
Right.
if he's in that match, more than likely, if you're wrestling before Royal Rumble, you're not in the Royal Rumble.
That too. So
The
it's
only
gonna be interesting.
exclusion was when Brock lost and he entered himself in.
It's
Most of the
just-
time, if you're in that match, you usually aren't in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that too.
So
It's-
Joe Manager said that if he's going to be in Nashville tomorrow to watch Raw, he'll let
Okay.
us know how it is.
Very good. Please.
I mean,
let us know.
I think tomorrow night's Raw is going to be entertaining.
Yep.
Yeah,
Everyone's going to
he's
tune in.
supposed to
They're going to
Yeah.
want to see Seth and the man shall be nameless go at it.
You can say the name on the
say it.
show.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
going
can
to
say
say
it.
it.
No,
I don't like saying
CM Punk, CM Punk, CM
Yeah,
Punk.
we say it.
Anyway,
It's okay.
The only thing I'll call him is what Danhausen calls him, Pepsi Boy. That's what I'll
Pepsi
call
Boy?
him. I'll call him Pepsi Boy.
He came back and he looked like he looks like a soccer dad.
Yeah, yes, thank you. He looked like he came out of the minivan.
Yeah, it was
He
giving
came out of the
like,
minivan and said,
yeah.
"Hey guys, I'm
When he
here."
was in AEW, his matches were bad.
Bad. It was. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. It was horrible. Horrid. Horrid.
So
It was
so
very
you're
like.
excited though, TDK.
It's a
Well,
whatever to
we
me.
did,
I
and he
wasn't really-
did. He did yesterday.
I'm like, I was very shocked at the fact he did actually show up yesterday, and the
Okay.
fact that the deal actually finally went through. That's what I was more shocked at.
Okay.
But I'm not excited for him to be back either, just because of the fact that watching him in AEW wrestle
Yeah.
just tells me he doesn't have it no more.
Right.
And even then, in the past, like I think we were talking last show, was his wrestling style wasn't exciting either. There's
Okay.
only a few guys he actually wrestled okay with.
So does he have a title run left? That
He's
coming around this
he,
time?
well, he doesn't have a run, but knowing WWE, they're gonna give him a run.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
They're gonna give him a run.
That's a very good.
Because
That's a very
the
good.
fans
want him.
Whatever.
Exactly.
They
Yeah,
announced
yeah.
what the Raw before WrestleMania is in Chicago, I think.
Yeah.
One of those last Raws is in Chicago.
They have
Right.
to.
Yes.
They have to.
So it's like you're gonna let him have that run,
Yeah.
and right now, especially, who better than to give it to him and Seth? It's not him and Rollins. I mean, Roman, because Roman, they're building that whole storyline for Cody and Roman.
Right.
That Cody and Roman storyline, it needs to build up.
And,
right now.
and Roman's going to pick his guy that he loses to.
Exactly, and he's
So-
ready to lose it to him.
So now wait, hold on. There still is the Money in the Bank factor.
You got Damian Priest, who
It's okay. So wait, hold on. Let's
so
put-
before the man shall be nameless came back, the rumor was Damian Priest was going to go against Sami Zayn, putting the Money in the Bank on the line,
And then Sammy was gonna take the bank.
and Sami was going to take the bank.
But why now? It's already late
Well,
for
now,
him.
well, now it's late now. But,
Yeah, it's already late for Sammy now to win it because Sammy doesn't have what he had. What's it called when he was going against Roman?
See,
He
that's
doesn't
what they
have that
screwed
still.
up. I think when Roman won both belts, he should have declared which belt he's defending at each
Yeah, I
pay
always
per
thought that
view.
was weird too. How you have like your tech.
Exactly.
I thought that was
Two
very weird.
belts at this
Yeah.
point.
And
right
that's where, like, when they had the clash at the castle, I'm like, okay, they're advertising this belt
Yep.
on the line.
Yep.
He could actually lose that
now.
one,
Exactly.
and it doesn't hurt him.
No, because it still keeps him as dominance.
Right.
And that, like, yeah, okay, you didn't have that. What was it? The run that he's
Right.
still having going on right now. That's out the window. Fine, whatever case it be. But it still shared his dominance
Right.
and to the point where he's still the it guy. He's
Right.
still the it guy going ahead. So why not go ahead and do so? It's you already wasted that time frame for
Right.
him. So right now, if you're gonna want to put the case on Sammy, it's just not gonna go nowhere. It's really a stalemate, and it's just gonna be a lackluster.
And I know we're
Okay,
talking
then.
on previous shows too. Like, they need more managers. You
Yes.
can't just have Paul Heyman.
Yes. And my thing
I
is,
think Ken and I were saying last time. I think like Sami Zayn would be one of those
Yeah.
hybrid managers.
correct.
Miz, another hybrid manager. Have him get a group together.
Mhm.
He occasionally wrestles, but then he has his little nucleus.
I'm surprised he hasn't yet.
I think Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, you put those three together.
I thought Mr. Miz was going to get a title coming into the Survivor.
I mean,
We all thought
yeah,
that.
exactly. He would, you know what I mean? He would have been going okay with the Intercontinental, but that was him. Gunther holding the Intercontinental title just shows that he's the it factor at this point right now. The grunt man doing the dirty work, the classic
Right.
Intercontinental title holder, doing all that dirty work stuff, and that's
And
fine
he-
with me.
and he did a lot of dirty work.
Exactly,
yesterday.
and it seems fine for me. So it's like it's okay to have him and Miz do their run right now with each other. But also, too, my thing was, or at least is right now, is the fact that it's what's gonna happen at WrestleMania now with all these matches.
Right.
Because with Rollins losing, I feel with Rollins losing at WrestleMania, he should actually be considered as a hybrid type of person manager in WWE. I feel he has the mouth for it.
Right.
Watching him wrestle now, it's like he's starting to kind of slowly slow down a little bit.
Well, I'm
He's
hoping-
starting to backpedal
he needs
because he's injured.
A, he needs a heel.
Yeah, that
And B, like, I'm hoping right now with the man shall be nameless back, they do a complete shoot tomorrow.
mhm.
and we get the real Seth, not this gimmick, whatever he's doing, because that's not working.
It's really not. It's not
It's
sharing
annoying.
nobody with fans.
It's annoying.
Yes.
Like, get rid of Becky's attire.
Yeah.
Like,
You guys
Stop
really
putting
don't
my
like his
wardrobe.
tights on.
No,
Look, man.
I want to
Look,
comment on
look.
this here. Like, he
Look,
looks
man.
ridiculous.
Look.
I'm sorry.
He's
The
trying to be the macho man, but he's
hammer
not.
pants left in the 70s, leave him back there, man.
Yeah,
Like,
man,
don't
but
bring
that
him back.
too, why is he wearing her
Right.
jacket?
So it's weird that I'm the only one thinking style.
Yeah, no, like,
Uh,
Are you silent and profiling that, brother?
come
No.
on, man. It, like,
Love yourself a bit,
It
man.
it's trying to,
fit him.
yeah, it really is trying to. It's
This is the only
that's
Seth
not
I know. I don't know
right.
the other Seth.
I know, like they say, like he's trying to be like the macho man or whatever.
no, Macho Man did not wear no ridiculous outfits like
It's
that.
giving like a Chris Jericho meets Shawn Michaels halfway kind of.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because remember when Shawn had the crazy pants and then Jericho was
But,
going
like,
through the tiger
yeah,
face pants.
But
What
yeah,
the-
no, yeah.
Remember when that? You remember that though, right?
Yeah, but he had like the chaps and everything. Like Michaels had the chaps, but like this guy's got like the MC Hammer pants that make him say, "Oh,
They are
you know,
tights.
the-
They are tights. They are
over
tights.
here."
Weird.
And the blouse they always wear, like,
Yeah, by the way, there was a couple comments.
Yeah.
Old man said that maybe the briefcase should remain on cash until past WrestleMania.
You can't because at WrestleMania they have to have the Money in the Bank match.
no,
No,
it's 1 year, so that's in July.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay. Makes sense.
And then Joe Mandes said Ryback should stick to his word and retire after Punk's surprise return. And old man, I feel Seth will turn into a heel since both Punk and Orton are back. That's a good one. Joe Mandes, Seth, no macho man. What a disrespect. Tom
Oh,
agrees,
it's-
but even
it
that,
is
Tom
what it
agrees
is.
with you on that.
Yeah, my thing is what Survivor Series yesterday. It was an actually okay. It was a solid. I give it a solid B, to be honest. The middle matches. There were middle matches. There were fillers at one point.
It
Still
was
solid.
glorified Raw.
Well, yeah, because I agree with you, and they need to fix the War Games itself.
Right.
They need to fix it. I feel like it's. Thank you.
Do the elimination. Just do the elimination.
Was a thing. You
I-
got a different elimination chamber.
Yes.
Without the chamber. It's
Correct.
More of an elimination cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elimination-
But then I can
Elimination Hell in a
eliminate.
Cell.
Right.
Which I do
Yeah.
like your idea earlier.
Yeah.
You said if it makes sense if they started to get them eliminated.
Yeah.
That would be cooler, actually.
It would
be
make more sense
interesting.
because you keep
Yeah, two
homage to
guys
the
are
old
waiting.
Survivor
Right.
Series
Yeah.
events,
Right.
but also too with the new breed, it's like, okay, let's add these cages or whatever case to be. That makes sense why you would have the double ring, double eliminate, or in a sense, double eliminations at times, and there you go.
And I also don't like where they have the same match twice.
Yeah. Yep.
Why you have the men and women doing it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pick
exactly.
one.
You're-
Elimination chamber.
Mhm.
Pick one.
Equality. You gotta go with equality.
Huh,
Quality.
Yeah.
1 year men, next year women.
But I do agree. Why not do one
Do it.
like see one of them Survivor Series men and then the next one women? Like,
Yeah.
you could just split it up.
Headline it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Makes sense, but also too doesn't make it stale at
Huh.
all. Whatever. Tom
Old
and
man
Joe.
said, Tom and Joe should team up while Tom's partner is out.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll give it that. But otherwise, it was good yesterday, I think, at this point. But SG3, other than that, NFL stuff, man. Anything on the board over there? NFL talk?
Ooh,
It's
if
been
y'all
good.
did not catch it today, the
That's good.
Eagles
It's been
versus the
good.
Buffalo Bills.
That was a
Ooh.
good game.
Was
Was a
it?
good game.
Wow. It
One
was a
that-
great game.
Eagles.
Eagles
won
won.
overtime.
Eagles won.
Really?
Yeah, they went
Overtime.
overtime.
Ugh, that's
59-yard field goal to send it to overtime.
that's not a good sign for freaking Bills, man.
Which means Mr. What's his name? Not his Bills quarterback.
Josh Allen.
0-6. Bill.
Oh, Josh
Bills.
Allen?
Allen. It's 0-6 in overtime games now. Anytime he goes
Dang.
overtime, he loses.
Oh, that's not good.
Dang.
That's not a good sign for Allen.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm just saying that's not
Hold
a good
on.
sign for Allen because this was a game I feel going into this year, it's your defining moment. You have to go against a dominant team to actually come out on top. To say I am the new it quarterback, or at least I'm in the top 5 conversations.
There was one more. Hold on, wait. There's
Yeah.
one more stat out
Go ahead.
there.
Mhm.
The Bills are now at this point 2-6 in one score games.
That's not a good. That's not a
I
good
think it's
record.
this season too that they're at 2-6. So basically,
Yeah.
when they blow out people, yeah, cool, you get blown out. But it's like one when it's like
Right
7
there.
points or less.
Good.
Yeah, it's
not winning.
and man, Jalen Hurts. My respects to Jalen Hurts.
Big
man.
dog.
That man,
Big
that
dog.
man did what he had to do.
Big dog.
Um,
10-1 now.
I was questioning
Woo-hoo.
him as a quarterback going into this
He
year.
did,
Like
man. No,
I
man, he
question
showed
him just
up.
because it's like
He's
you
ready.
have the greater offensive line. You have the good receiver, AJ Brown, and you brought him like the
Yeah,
Eagles
Julio
brought him there to
Jones,
help
too.
him out, and they shine together.
Mhm.
But other than that, he's actually making plays besides of that.
Yeah.
So it makes
Well,
sense.
that's why they brought in Swift.
Yeah, that's why they brought in Swift. So it's
So
like
Swift kind of like really takes a lot of
balances
focus
out a
away from
little
him.
bit.
I
I
like,
agree.
I like the fact they got
Definitely.
Julio Jones too. It balanced it all out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting old, but I mean, calm down now. He can Still catch.
Yeah.
Definitely can still catch.
You know, like Terrell Owens, I can still play. I can still play. You put me out there, coach. I can still play.
Come on, come on. Stab it. Okay, let's stab it.
I'm game. I can run.
Put me in,
I'm
coach.
cool.
Put me in, coach.
I
Put
can
me in,
do
coach.
40 dash right now. But yeah, other than that, what else? What else happened?
Surprise of the day: the Broncos beat the Browns, 29
That's
to
not a
12.
surprise. Broncos are
are
coming
hot.
back.
Hold on,
Yeah.
29 to
Packers beat
12.
the Lions. Who cares, man? No one cares about the Packers. Get you.
They did win though.
Yeah, the Lions needed that win.
And the
That-
Vikings
again-
are going to beat the Bears tomorrow, so there's that.
Huh?
Of course.
The
Yeah.
Vikings are going to beat the Bears,
100%.
so there's that.
Bears are gonna beat the Bears tomorrow.
That one too.
The Bears will cost themselves a top pick.
Literally.
Hey, man, the Bears. Yeah, I get it.
Hey,
I
man, you know what?
can't say
So is
nothing.
Harbaugh coming?
I can't say nothing.
Maybe.
Is Harbaugh coming now?
That's what I want to know. Is Jim Harbaugh coming? Jim? Is
Yeah,
it Jim
Jim.
or John?
John's right now.
John's
coaching
right
right
now.
now.
Oh, yeah,
John's
John.
coaching right
So
now.
it's Jim. So
Yeah.
Jim.
Is Jim gonna come?
Yeah, Jim's gonna come
I
next
think
year.
it's all set up for Jim to come now.
Yeah.
But then what? Why do they have for the Bears? They have the coordinator for the Lions linked to the Bears right now, saying that he's gonna be the new head
Who?
coach. The coordinator for the Lions, Johnson or whatever his name is.
Oh,
With the offensive coordinator
Yeah, the offensive coordinator for the Lions.
Oh,
Is
Jake
supposed to go
They're
to the-
linking him for some odd reason to Chicago.
I think it's just all
Why?
talk, smoke.
Anyway, why would Harbaugh come? He's got a sweet deal at Michigan right now.
No,
He's
you-
working it out. They're in the playoffs again. They just
Michigan did just beat Ohio. Oh no, did they?
Yeah, they beat
They
Ohio.
did. They did just beat Ohio.
They
Yeah.
spanked them 3 times in a row.
He gets called whether he quits, retires, or gets fired. I mean, he's got a good show right
I'd
there.
probably chill.
I
with that,
wouldn't.
too.
I wouldn't
Why
either.
would you come to this piece of shit?
Yeah, I'd probably.
Well, hey, it is his alma mater. You know, Chicago was
Oh no,
where he
it's 'cause we got a
played.
new stadium coming. We got a new stadium.
Oh
Coming.
yeah,
That's why
we
he's
got
gotta come.
Arlington. So
That's
he
why
wants
he's
to
gotta come,
come
right?
in.
Yeah.
It's a Chucky of Las Vegas situation going on here. You know what I mean? Like we gotta get the coach to bring us some headlines and building some revenue coming into the stadium. So
Yeah.
why not go for it?
That's always been my issue with the Bears is where like you are the top market that doesn't share
Nothing.
like within our team.
Just
You are
greedy.
the top market.
Just greedy.
Facts.
Why are you not always dominant?
Thank you.
Why are you
very
not
much.
always getting the best head coach?
It's weird. And I
Because
agree with
Chicago-
you on that part. It's
because
just
of
so
Chicago.
We're
weird.
seeing all these other teams make switches. Jaguars are coming like top of the division now. Dolphins are top of the division now. Bears should have been.
Texans,
Their
for God's
Texans
sake.
are just,
It
and now
was-
we're just.
This year would
lower
have
and
been
lower, yeah.
Chicago's year to make the run for it just because it's like, okay, Packers lose Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Kirk Cousins is not Kirk Cousins like that and stuff like that. He's a shooter, but he ain't that guy to rely on and say he's going to help us win the big one.
Lions
Not
are
that
giving
guy.
us trouble,
And then
but,
Lions,
I mean, we've
it's-
been good.
thank you. But
Would
even
have
then, you have it right now in our division to say Goff is not that guy. How many times did he turn over the ball the last 2 games?
Mm.
He's
No,
not
it's
your
not
guy.
even- it's not even that. I think at that point,
Six for sure for
I think
Chicago,
there's also,
if
though,
I'm not
it's
mistaken.
the coach's call to keep going forward on 4th down. Why are you gonna go forward on fourth and like something from your own 22? Why are you gonna do that one?
That's
like-
what throws me off.
Like at this point, I'm like, dude, just punt it. Like
Yep.
if you miss it, you just gave him the ball back in the red zone.
Yeah.
That Chicago pride.
But that's what I mean.
No, no, it's true enough.
But that's what I mean. It's Chicago's division to lose, and then for some odd reason they are really losing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's on purposely to say next year's pick we want some revenue back. All right, dude, we understand the picks are high. That's fine.
I can tell you what
But
it
what
is.
the hell are you doing with those
Have you
picks?
not seen Chicago's pattern over the last
Oh.
several decades?
It's
Decades.
fucked up.
That's the
Decade.
word.
They have
Fucked up.
one great team a decade.
That too.
We're
That's
creeping
it.
up. We're creeping up to that decade, though.
I surely hope
Hold
so.
on, hold on.
They need to make a run
Hold on,
right
wait, when
now.
was well, I mean, yeah, because
About 2 more years, I think.
when was the last time the Blackhawks won the title?
2016, 13.
We're not hockey guys
18.
here, obviously. I don't-
15. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're about to hit that the 10-year mark. All right, cool. Spare time now.
Well, that's right
the
now.
mark's
It's like
coming.
they're going to have more likely the top 2, 3 picks or whatever.
Yeah.
Whether 2 and 3 or 1 and 2 or whatever. Who are your guys?
That's my thing. I like.
I hope we don't go after Caleb Williams. I
Huh?
heard a guy we don't go after Caleb Williams.
I don't understand why. It's like I don't see why you would go after a Caleb Williams if you're Chicago when Caleb Williams is basically Justin Fields, but give you a coach, that actually runs the system, because Justin can run better than Caleb. Yeah, Caleb may be a better short passer in a sense or whatever, more accurate short midfield passer. but he doesn't have the long ball that Justin has. It's just a matter
He doesn't
of
have the mentality either.
that too. So it's like, do you really want to? If you already have that guy,
Joe Madden said the truth. He said it's never Chicago year because they're too cheap to spend the money.
that too.
Do they trade that pick again?
Uh,
I hope not.
I would.
I mean, it was a good deal with Carolina that they did.
I would go after Harrison Jr. I would go after
Yeah.
Harrison Jr.
Well, I'd use him as my second pick.
But
Yeah.
you could do second pick. If Chicago's going to get one
But
and
you
two,
can use it. Well, that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
If Chicago stays with their second pick, if it stays within the top 5,
Right.
they're
then
going to
you
stay
gotta
within the
say-
top 5. They're not going to go anywhere in the
You don't know,
top 5.
man. My game might be good, man.
I don't know. Chicago guy inside of me, my blood said I still got hope. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I'd use that second pick on Harrison for sure.
Yeah.
The first pick, trade it again.
I do with that one because they're all going to try to. There's so many teams that need a quarterback right now.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have New York that needs a quarterback. You have Carolina
man.
that needs a
All I'm
quarterback.
saying, all you gotta look at is look at the
You making
movie,
our trade,
look at the movie
Carolina?
with Kevin Costner and Draft Day, and then you'll see basically what Chicago's really trying to do. So I can see that.
So it don't matter what pick you have because it's all system. Tom Brady was good because of the system he was in.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And the Bears never keep anybody around to get a system.
Yeah,
Right.
I
You
agree
Run
with
it.
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Nothing
It's
proper.
1-2 years and gone.
Exactly.
You got Fields, who's a talented athlete, but right now this is his third
Coach.
coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand him? 3 years.
Yes.
What system does he play in? You
No,
have to find a coaching staff that plays his system
Exactly.
and bring them in.
Which
And I
doesn't
think
make
Harbaugh-
sense.
Listen, if Harbaugh comes in, I don't think he will. Harbaugh comes in, he ain't going to have an Ohio State quarterback. I
No.
don't
No.
give a fuck. He ain't
He,
gonna
no,
have-
he's not.
No, he's not.
But
Yeah,
does
he's
it?
not.
But wouldn't if Jim Harbaugh does come, if he does,
Yeah.
listen, if he does, wouldn't the system for Justin Fields play better because of what he did with Colin Kaepernick?
Oh yeah.
It's the same. They're not the same, but their attributes are similar. So they have the same type of style where you could run, pass it on the run type of thing.
I'd
So
like
why
to
not?
see it. I'd like to see it.
You know what I mean? That'd be beneficial for
But
Justin.
the other big thing too is with the quarterbacks too. It's the rookie contract.
That too.
How good
Or you
was-
get the
how
money.
good was Jim Harbaugh in the pros as a coach? What was his record?
Oh, that's.
Some guys are made for college. His coaching style is made for college, not the pros.
I would agree to
I
that just
can be-
because
I can be aggressive, grab you by the face mask,
Yep.
and scare you
Yeah.
to get to the next level.
that too.
You
Yes.
do that with a pro. Guess what, Jim? Fuck out of here.
Well, that's
Hold
the
on,
thing.
you mean-
That's
you mean to-
exactly
you mean to
why
tell
he
me that
left
one-
San Francisco because they were not listening to him no more. That last year.
Hold on,
They
you
were-
mean
they
that
were
one
listening.
time when he was beating up Alex Smith on the sideline, like beating up on his pants and
Oh,
everything, and
yeah,
Alex was
right.
like, "Okay,
He
okay,
won't
coach,
go
I'm
for
good."
it. Yeah, you
It don't work.
do
Does he
that
know
to a
how to play
grown ass
quarterback?
man. It's not going to work out well.
You do the to Debo in San Francisco now? He ain't
Hell
gonna-
no.
He
He
ain't gonna
going to be like, I'm
"You
going
my
to
son,
do
boy."
Don't touch me.
Well, here's the other rumor going around: is Belichick maybe if it was more
No.
likely done with New
No.
England. Do you take him now?
No, hell no. I
How's
would
that-
take Belichick for
Wait, that's a
nothing.
sensitive subject for a lot of people. Belichick. I've been
No.
noticing that lately.
No,
It's
I'm not
sensitive,
like
man.
it, like. Here's my thing. You wouldn't take him either because you look at what happened after Tom left. Both, yes, Tom got the better hand because he ended up winning a Super Bowl, not Belichick.
Right.
He took the
And-
system with him.
Exactly.
He stayed in the same system.
And then what's it called? Who was it? Arias? Arias was letting him play his game. He trusted Tom. He's like, Tom, you're a veteran.
Well, that's why
You're,
I thought
you're the best quarterback. Go for it.
that's who the Bears should have got in that year.
What? Tom Brady?
Bruce Arians.
No.
Bruce Arians? Yes.
That was
yes.
the year that they should have got
Yes,
him.
That would have been nice.
Yes.
That's what was it? Trustman or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so stupid.
That is a
Trust
key
me.
who
You know who else they could have gotten by the way this year? They could have gotten Doug Peterson, the head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And yeah, look who they got.
Yeah.
Bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, that's.
By the way, you know what? Hold on, wait.
What's
I'm,
up
glad,
with-
I'm glad the fact that our boy's here,
I'm
man.
gonna ask you the question. What's up with
Yeah.
your Colts, man?
That was glad to ask him, man. They won today. Hey, they
Oh,
won
they
today.
did.
They
They
won
did.
today.
They
got-
did.
They're stupid.
I like Richardson. I like Richardson. I like him as a quarterback. He was on my
Oh, yeah,
fantasy.
he's hurt now. It's like
Yeah, he did
just
get
tank
hurt.
the season, man. Just tank the season, get the better draft pick for next year.
Mhm.
Man, look at
Rebuild.
this.
Bill.
It's football hell.
How's your defense actually running right
Oh,
now?
we got rid of our linebacker.
Oh, I heard. Oh, yeah. What? Yeah.
They're
They
still
did.
passing out turkeys though on
They did.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Quite
that,
fast.
day.
That day.
day,
That's
they
sweet
found
of the
out.
guy, man.
He
That's
went out
sweet of the guy. Like, you know what, man? Even though y'all did me wrong, here I am still gonna like help
I'm
out the
still
community.
passing out turkeys to you guys.
Still got
Tom
turkeys
likes.
to give out.
Thomas Gardner Minshew mustache.
No,
That's
no, but
good.
it's like the Colts and
good.
the Pacers. I feel like I'm just in football, basketball hell.
It's
No.
They're always
It's
gonna
not
be-
your seasons,
They're,
man.
they're going to be middle tier.
Yeah,
You're going to get the middle tier draft pick.
yeah.
You're going to have a couple good years, or you may be in the playoffs, make a decent run, but nothing.
Hold on, look. If you want to talk about basketball, hell, look at Chicago Bulls.
No,
fans.
no. No.
Oh shit.
No. Pacers
That
are
is
basketball
ridiculous.
hell.
We'll go there next.
Chicago at least has the market.
We'll go there.
Pacers are always basketball hell.
Yeah.
They're the largest city without a body of water. No free agent wants to go there. They always
No.
have to make a trade to get a guy, and then
Yeah.
after that guy develops and is an all-star or whatever,
you
he
move
wants
on.
to be gone.
Victor Oladipo.
That too.
That was a killer.
That
was
was a
it.
lot.
Even Paul George. Remember when Paul George was heating up?
Well, that's because Paul George went like this with his ankle, man. That's why.
He
was
came back. He was still.
Well, he came back, and then like the Pacers were taking care of him and
Yeah.
Oladipo or whatever, and then they both did the Pacers dirty.
Yeah.
Like here, we were behind you 100%. You
Facts.
guys are going to be the next Reggie.
Yeah, he was
Which,
getting there.
Indiana, that means something.
Right.
But
Yeah.
then you turned your back on us,
Yeah.
and
He's like
where's your
hating
career
on.
been since then?
Agree.
Well,
But otherwise,
you don't like Reggie Kent?
No.
I love Reggie.
Miller Woods.
I like
I
him.
give Miller. Miller Woods at
I
that
like
one
him.
point a good 3-point shooter. He was a great shit talker. He brought entertainment to
Right.
NBA for a good while against Michael Jordan. So that's why I give it to him. When was this?
Oh, dang. What
When was
was
the
the
last
last
time
time the
Pacers-
Pacers were hot? 05, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Detroit.
Victor Oladipo was.
Fuck the
You did the wrong comment there, my brother. There's the wrong comment with that one.
That's funny. All right, we're back on the NFL though. What we got for
Man.
tomorrow night and Monday Night Football? Obviously,
Bears,
Bears,
Vikings,
Vikings,
ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Snooze fest.
Are you
of the
watching that or
year.
are you watching Raw?
I'm
I'm watching
watching
Raw.
that. No, I'm watching
Raw.
that. I'm going back and forth. Okay, leave me
I'm
be.
just watching Raw. It's just honestly.
So
I'm-
tonight-
I'm a peek in the game, and if they're losing, I'm gonna just go back to whatever.
Hold on. So all you're gonna wait for is just the opening kickoff, and then you're gonna change it.
I gotta see who's singing.
You guys got Comcast on your phone?
I
No.
do.
All right. So what's nice with Comcast streaming app, you can minimize it and still watch another show at the same time.
Picture.
Oh, yeah.
Old
I got
school-
that with like
on your
YouTube
phone.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the same thing
Old
with like
school-
YouTube.
old school
You
picture,
just
picture.
So you can
put
watch,
it
yeah,
down.
you can watch both. So like that's a lot of times I watch Collision,
Oh.
and if there's a pay-per-view going on, I can watch them both at the exact same time.
Interesting.
Nice.
Okay, very good. Well, otherwise, we got games of the week for next week,
For
man.
next week, all right,
Yeah.
man. I get you.
Show up,
I
show
get
up.
you.
Bye.
You know what? This one, Seahawks versus Cowboys.
Seahawks, Cowboys.
That's a good game, bro.
Okay.
Cowboys will win. Cowboys will win.
Because
All right.
currently, right now,
Surprisingly, Cowboys will win.
Seahawks are 6-5. What are you talking about?
No,
Listen, they just basically went up against probably the best defensive line in the NFL, and they still at least scored something. So that's almost
shows
it.
that it was the best defense too, though. That ass
Defensive line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Uh,
young and Bosa combo ain't no joke.
I
That's
agree
I-
with Joe.
I love that.
Cowboys will- Broncos versus Texans.
That might
Okay.
be interesting.
that might be interesting because Texans Stroud is
Did the
showing
Broncos win today too or
out
no?
the quarterback. he
Broncos
is.
won, and then
Yeah.
and then basically Stroud took the Texans down to like their end of the
I
field,
saw that. Yeah.
and then missed a 58-yarder.
that was
Damn.
literally the closest kick of the season. Did you guys see that?
Mhm.
It literally hit the bottom of it. Like they missed by that much. It was a 58 yards.
Yep.
Well, he literally like this is the bottom of it. He literally hit the ball right there and it bounced off.
Oh,
It was the closest field goal to the
That
whoa
sucks.
man.
Poor guy.
Then you
That's a
got
heartbreaker.
49ers
Yeah.
Eagles.
He's gonna get booed, huh?
49ers Eagles.
49ers Eagles. Is that an afternoon game? What time is that?
That's at 3:25.
Woo! I got a
Eagles.
game to watch next Sunday.
Eagles will win.
Yeah,
Eagles will win.
buddy.
Eagles will win that.
I don't know, dude. From what I saw today, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know.
Look, this is
All I'm gonna just say is this:
this
if
is
you
a
go-
NFC
if you
this
if,
is
if
a
they play,
division
if they play the same way they played today, where they went, you can do this against the Bills. I know that you can go behind against the Bills. Don't go behind against Kyle Shanahan because Kyle Shanahan will make you regret that decision.
I'm going.
See.
I'm going for 49ers. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see. I'm going for Eagles.
Lions,
Eagles?
Saints.
Dude, Eagles? Come on,
I think
man.
Hurts is winning me over this season, man. He's doing
What?
his thing.
Eagles
the
fly
hell?
high 49ers.
Brother
right?
man, brother man,
Yeah, he
brother
is,
man. Come
man.
on,
He
brother
is,
man.
bro. He
Come
was
on.
going crazy last
No,
season.
man, we gotta go. You gotta go with
And if it's a
49ers, man.
rematch, with him and Kansas City, I'm
No,
going Eagles
no,
again
man.
all day.
Yeah, no, then there's nothing else. I mean,
Love
that's really the only good games because I would say Browns, but Deshaun Watson's out.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe here, hey, this is for you, Joe Madness. Chiefs, Packers. Packers win. They're still in the hunt to actually go into the playoffs.
No, she's gonna win that one.
So there's that
She's
one.
gonna mile the Watt Packers. I'm actually gonna be excited for that one. Oh, that
They went crazy today, though.
life,
Chiefs whooped the
life,
Raiders.
my life is changing
After
if
they
I
were
got to
losing
root
by
for
a
the
lot.
Chiefs.
They were losing by a lot and came back and
So we're gonna come in next week?
Huh?
We're gonna come in
No,
next week?
I'm not coming in, bro. No, stop it. Stop
Wait,
it.
come on, man. Come on, baby.
No,
Oh.
no.
Wear your
I'm just gonna
Swiftie
be
jerseys?
thankful.
So
Wear
all day,
your Swift jersey.
all day, every day.
No, I'm just gonna be thankful that they won. That's it. Thank you.
We'll,
Okay.
we'll keep the Taylor Swift jersey on hold for you.
Yeah,
We'll keep it on hold.
All
for you.
right.
Okay, so wait, next week we're gonna come on with Shake It Off.
No. What? Guys, what are we doing here? Why are we doing this?
Hey, do not hurt the happy
Why
couple.
are we- what the hell are you talking about?
That's
Good for
NFL
him.
big couple right there, man.
They're not even doing nothing.
about
It's
Brad-
publicity stuff.
Talking about
What
the
we
next
talking
Brad
about
and
here?
Angelina
Oh,
right
man.
now.
Man, you guys go home alone and KFC for Thanksgiving.
No, they're just looking for publicity.
Say
Ain't
something,
nothing
say something,
going on.
crying.
No. But, all right, man. Talk about NBA stuff. Let's move on from this Swift topic here. Come on.
Pacers 3-0.
Yeah, what's up?
You know what? Actually, we'll start there. We'll
What's
start
up
with the
about-
only undefeated teams left in the in-season tournament. One of the teams is Pacers. Indiana Pacers are undefeated left. They're 3-0
in the relevant tournament.
in the relevant tournament.
Got it.
Mid-season tournament.
All right.
Teams that are still that basically clinched their Pacers did. They're gonna go. They clinched a little spot.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to them. The Kings did too. The Bucks and of course the Lakers undefeated.
Right. So you guys like them for I actually hate this.
Really?
All of them? You haven't found one?
Especially the Bulls.
You haven't found one you like that?
I'm not
No?
gonna lie. The courts within the new
Not even
in-season
the Pacers
tournament,
court?
I don't even know.
the courts are not bad.
They're not horrible.
They're
I
not.
like
they're
the
not-
old school. You get the field house look kind of thing. I like those.
field house look like.
Like the Bulls court with the red and like the color
They're
contrast
not
of the
bad.
jersey.
No, they're not bad.
The
I
red
don't
ones
agree
are a
with
little much, like the Bulls
The
one.
Bulls one's too much.
there was
it. It's
another one
those
that was
bright
red.
colored ones
Red
is what
look,
throws
yeah.
me off. So yeah,
It's like, I
can
don't know if
feel
they
that.
gotta get like the NBA 2K little circles on the guys or
Yeah.
whatever.
It'd be nice. Yeah. And then sometimes the jerseys, when they're wearing the wrong jersey, it does
Right.
throw off the.
Like,
the
like
color.
the Bulls wearing a black jersey on the other court, not good.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Throws me off.
You can wear the white one.
They got to.
They should wear it. They should wear
They
the white
should have.
I want to say a little out in the Wizards.
Uh-huh.
And my boy Jordan Poole. I say my boy like that because it's horrible.
This guy.
So
Go ahead.
A couple things. First
Yes.
of all, with him joining, the Wizards are 2-14.
Wow.
Washington
Yeah,
Wizards.
baby, let's go.
As far as the in-season
Poole.
tournament, not even. Yeah. But with that, I seen some other thing the other day about Kevin Garnett and someone else having an interview.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, right?
They were talking
They
about
said
their shit
Jordan-
talking against
They said the man shouldn't even be in the league.
Thank you.
He shouldn't even be in the league with these guys right now. I
Thank
don't even
you.
understand. It's a back and forth thing. They're talking crap because how he doesn't even
Disrespectful,
want to
yes.
listen
Thank
in on timeouts. He says it's my team. Don't worry about it. I don't care about the game plan. I got y'all. Don't worry about this. I'm the man right now. 2-14 though.
Yeah, 2-14
Two
with that record.
wins
Go
on
ahead,
the whole
show out your
season.
man.
And 14.
Hold up, brother Kent. What were we gonna say? You got something to say over here.
Who that?
Who the hell is he?
Jordan Poole, if people are unclear, he was played for Golden State. He got his first ring ever with Golden State last year.
What's he doing?
Against-
What's he doing after that?
Is he get? No, he's only got 2 rings and 1 rings. 2 years ago now. 2 years ago. And ever since the Draymond Green thing,
Situation.
where that happened, where he got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
got
happened.
knocked
Got the fuck out. Right.
Yes.
In practice,
He didn't get back up. He
Yeah,
was still
nobody else
sitting there.
cared either, but the coaching staff. All the
Yeah.
players were like,
He
"Yeah,
got the
we told that
donkey
motherfucker
kick.
to shut up."
Literally.
He did.
He literally sat
Yeah.
there and said, "What the hell happened?"
So ever since the incident, there's been trademarks that obviously that you're gonna leave. Draymond's gonna stay. Bunch of speculations, and obviously Jordan Poole left. We kind of saw that coming.
For real. It was
And
either gonna be either or.
with that
but
being said, he's
Kuzma.
supposed to go to Washington Wizards, and they're supposed to tag up with Kuzman and make one of the greatest Washington Wizards, almost next to Bradley Beal and who was that? Who was with the Wizards over there? Bradley Beal and
Patrick Beverly?
Patrick Beverly. No,
Yeah.
No,
not Patrick Beverly.
What the hell?
Not Patrick Beverly.
Hey, I'm gonna-
Hey,
I'm gonna-
Bradley Beal and John Wall. Bradley Beal and John Wall.
Yeah,
That's
John
supposed to be the
Wall.
next Bradley Beal and
What?
John Wall. Couldn't
What are
Over
you
there.
doing? Man, get out of here.
He's like,
But yeah,
and yeah, they're just taking, bro. It's fucking horrible. Well, I just
it just goes to show all like it goes to show that what's going on right now, that throughout what happened, the issues with Golden State, you can tell who was the antagonist there in Golden State locker room.
Yeah.
Who was the problem on the freaking bench?
Yeah.
Who was the issue? What was happening around the cohesiveness? There was someone in there between the team members that was dividing something.
Yeah.
And you can see where it's coming from.
Now you can't just put that point all on Jordan Poole though, because now Draymond's incident recently with the Timberwolves.
He was defending his player. What do you mean?
He gave him that corporate.
What are you talking? He was defending his player.
Did you see the new NBA 2K update?
He said that.
Y'all can put my fucking head like that.
His player, guys. He said, "Don't." Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna talk about my player. Was choking your life out, bro." You know what I mean? Like,
so still, you're still gonna say that Jordan Poole was still
he
alive
was
in that
a problem,
Okay.
and he's a problem now. He's showing that he is a cancer to the NBA locker room.
Wow,
Whoever picks them up.
cancer in the locker room.
Yes,
bringing that
yes.
up.
The only difference is there's no one there to punch him yet.
Thank
Washington
you.
Wizards, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the veterans.
Oh yeah, wait. That's a good point.
That's another
Very
thing
good
too.
point.
They don't have no freaking
They don't.
veterans over there.
That's why he
So
probably thinks he can.
to him, to
I'm the
him,
vet.
I'm the
I got
vet.
the ring.
I got the ring. All this kind of
That's
stuff.
fucking crazy.
Kevin Garnett had a freaking point, had the right point.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go in the NBA team and expect everyone to respect you that way.
No.
You are gonna get disrespected, and you're showing disrespect to your teammates, but also to your coaches. You are gonna be doing that. I can care less if you have a ring.
Play comes up, he's lost. He's like, what's that?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
No wonder you're
Who
lost,
play
because
again?
you ain't paying attention on the bench.
Yeah.
You're sitting there too busy wiping your face, talking shit to someone else, and saying, whatever. No, that ain't
I'm gonna
nothing.
listen to that. I got
Thank
y'all.
you.
I got y'all.
What is
I am-
that?
I
Well,
am
Ted
the
could chime in on this too. Is it that generation now?
I feel like it.
So
These kids were all
Ja
brought up in
Morant does
AAU.
the same
They're all
shit.
brought up in AAU or whatever. Like, hey, you're the star player. You don't need to
Yes.
listen to anyone. Like, your
Yeah.
parents go on there. Like, no, you don't need to listen to coach. You need to listen to them. You do your thing. Like,
Mhm.
you're going to ride this train, gravy train, as long as you can. And then
Yep.
all of a sudden, it's like, they now need that veteran expertise.
Yes,
Get
They don't
to a
have it
core
because they're
team,
too
man.
busy not listening to the right people.
that's correct. And
Right.
guess who started that off? LeBron James. I'm gonna bring my posse with me. I'm gonna bring my posse
Oh, here
with
we
me.
go. You did it. You
Yes.
can't
Yes.
do that. You can't do it.
No.
Do it. Can't do it.
Who was the first player to go to another team and
Hey,
said,
your mic is beautiful.
"No, don't do that." Who was the first player?
I get
The first player to go to another team and said, "I can't go nowhere without my posse."
Kevin
Well,
Garnett.
Oh, was he for real?
Kevin.
He did?
Where was Kevin Garnett before the Celtics?
Timberwolves.
No, that's him.
Well, I would say
Remember,
that the old
remember.
big
All right.
transition
All right,
phase
now
from the
stand back
NBA
on
that
that one.
I mean, he.
so the NBA that
That's
Ken
right.
and I loved,
Mhm.
the transition phase was AI. That's when he's the grandfather of this kind of new generation.
Huh?
Nobody gave crap for Vince Carter when he was jumping from team to
What
team.
was
though.
too? What?
I mean, I guess
What
everybody
was too
said
old
shit.
man? Oh, to old
What
man
happened
and
to your
TDK. Don't worry about me, man. Forget about you. Anyways,
Don't worry about himself. Go ahead.
yeah. What about yourself? What about yourself, Jim?
Show up for the damn show.
Yeah, show me for
So
sure.
I don't have to fill in.
But I agree. But I agree with you, Tom. No, that part I agree with you. It's like the new breed. You're starting to show why you need to pair these guys up with a proper vet to kind of show them around. I'm just saying this year I haven't heard anything too much about Ja, and I don't know if it's because of Derrick Rose's presence.
Oh, it's 'cause
Of his-
they're-
It's because Jai ain't even in,
No.
in the game right
That's
now.
because the Grizzlies are bad, so nobody's heard anything from the Grizzlies
Oh,
at all.
gotcha.
They're just down there. They're right next to the Wizards. They're right next to the Wizards.
3 and
Just
13.
down there.
Well, the
So
other
is that
issue, too,
because?
is, like, whenever rookies first came in the league, they never played that first year.
No, they did not. They were
Like,
sitting
all
on the
of a sudden,
bench.
it's like, no, you're guaranteed the
Hey,
starting spot. You
yes.
guaranteed the
Points.
detention.
Yes.
All this other
I mean,
stuff. It's
look-
like
look
Your
at,
brand needs to become something. You're
Look
gonna
at-
become
look
your
at
own
Victor-
brand.
Look at Victor Wembanyama or Chamba Wemba, whatever his name is.
With the
What about
Wibble.
Like he right away, right off the bat, everyone's
yeah.
like expecting him to like blow up and
Yeah.
be like this and that.
I mean,
and-
he's a solid player, but I would not be playing him that much this early.
no.
I wouldn't.
I want to dislike him, but he's good.
Thank you. Thank you. It's like you want to say something, but he's
Like,
pretty.
gonna break him.
I'm
Yes.
worried for him though. Sometimes for real, when he hits that
Yes.
little crossover.
So the issue is that Michael Jordan, there was an interview with Michael Jordan. The issue is in the olden days you had to earn your money.
Facts.
Now the business has changed
Right.
to where you're front loading all these young guys.
Oprah Winfrey show. He did that.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about. That.
So
Remember that.
He's like now you're paying on potential and not on what they've done.
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
played it, he got paid on what he did.
Yes.
Right. And now they're like, oh, because of the NIL, because of these things, I got TDK coming in who's got a name and a fan and a following. He's not real good, but he's gonna put people in my seats.
Mhm.
So
Right?
let's start him.
So I've got to overpay him on his contract, 3-year contract for the rookie contract.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you haven't proven yourself
Exactly.
in the league yet.
Yes.
Yeah, especially in the league, and it's a big league.
Right.
Yeah.
Really big.
And that's where it's opposite with baseball now. It's where
Right.
they're doing the reverse of it. Like, we're not paying you for what you did. We're going to pay you what we think you're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That it sounds about right. Yeah.
It sucks because in this part, this is
It's-
why Michael Jordan was right. It sucks in this new era because this is what you're seeing. This is the outcome. You're seeing this right
That's why
now.
It's a poor product. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like you're seeing the outcome of what's happening right now with the NBA teams and the NBA
Pick and
players.
choose when they want to play games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That whole pick and choose and stuff, it's starting to show a lot. And it's
this
like,
is why they have to
why?
come up with an irrelevant cup in order to keep putting butts in seats.
could
man.
put busted
And,
seats right
it's
now.
done its job, though. It has kicked up some of the intensity for some of the players that you don't usually see this early in the season. You can see it already. They have a little bit of spark. And
That's exactly what Damon Lillard said.
I mean, look at LeBron. He's 4-0. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
look at him. Of course, he wants to play out because he wants to
Right.
do something
But
that
this time
he
last
wants
year,
another
this
stat.
time last year, he'd be
in
on the
his-
bench already.
No,
He'd be chilling.
He-
my knee hurts.
He
I
wants
can't.
well, of course he can because
Period.
now NBA gave him a purpose. Now, hey, this is a new thing. So
point.
guess
We're
what?
making it.
LeBron wants to do. Hey, let me add more things to my belt that Michael Jordan didn't
Actually,
do.
Hold on, wait a minute. I just got to ask you a question. though.
That's the point. We're
And
making.
since you're my basketball guy, let me go ahead and ask you:
What's up?
Are the Bulls going to get rid of Levine anytime soon, or what?
I surely hope so.
You think exactly right? It
Exactly.
stresses. Honestly, this issue stresses me. I don't know. I was talking to Trent about this the other night.
Why?
Zach is Zach's that guy, and if he leaves the Bulls, man, they're gonna get.
Bro,
He's like, I'm not saying he's the it
how is
factor.
he that guy?
I'm not saying he's the it factor. He's been their guy for the last 8 years, though.
And what has he done in the last 8 years?
I mean, I'm
Score
not
20
saying
something
he got
points
to
a
the
game, and that's
playoffs.
He won a dunk contest.
Not even with
He
Chicago.
wins to
Not
the
even
dunk
Chicago.
contest.
He went to one, right? He won it over there somewhere else before he came here.
Like he was going to be the man, and he's a good number 2.
That's what I said.
I would even
Always
say
said
number
that.
2. I'd say number 3.
Damn.
Maybe.
Maybe solid 2, solid 3,
Maybe 2, but he's a
maybe
3.
2. Yes, always said that. Someone
But
else
him and
needed to be
DeRozan
the it
are-
guy,
They both need the ball.
right? And that's the same thing when they
You
brought
can-
in
yeah.
It's the same
DeRozan.
thing with the Clippers. With you got Kawhi and Paul George. They both
Exactly.
need the ball.
Exactly.
Scottie Pippen, one of the best ever, right?
Right.
Because he
Yeah.
understood his position.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's that
you
matter-
Can tell, you can tell with Zach and DeMar too. It's definitely like that. They
It
don't
shows.
know who. They don't know who wants to. It's
As
like
a Bull fan, let's move. What?
Let's move on from Levine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
I
No,
mean,
totally
yeah.
agree.
Well, Levine has
It's over.
never
The
been the
experiment
same
is
since
done and over with. We played it.
Donovan benched him last year.
Yep.
He's taking that to heart, taking that personal, and he does not care.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulls just got to blow it up.
Yeah.
I like the coach, but the Bulls got to blow it up. They got to get rid of. Everybody's hanging on to Caruso like he's something special. He ain't something special.
He's really not.
He's a good defensive player though.
He's
For
your
his
good
size,
guy.
but yeah, I wouldn't say as a star
Why
though.
don't keep him?
He can be all defensive, but yeah, as a star, yeah, he's
Man,
The
at
reason
this
why
point,
you would
know
keep him, the reason why you keep him because he is one with the fans. The fans for some odd reason like him.
As,
They like the
as a
hard
White
workers.
Sox fan
Thank you.
myself, just put a big
Exactly.
old for sale sign outside of United Center, and let's see who buys them. It just makes the team better. Plain and simple.
So everybody though, you guys think DeMar goes, Alex goes, Zach goes.
They
missed
have to
the window on
rebuild.
DeMar. They
Yes.
should have traded him 2 years ago
Yes.
when he was hot because
Correct.
that was a lightning in a bottle. That what you got,
Right.
that you would have got max for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Levine right now, everyone knows he wants out. You're not going to get shit.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I feel like he's
Because
at. He could- yeah.
everyone's saying the Bulls are asking for way too much for him.
That's
For his
Chicago,
effort.
that's Chicago Bulls. Though. You can't count them Chicago Bulls.
Chicago
Once
Bulls, Chicago
that's
Bears,
the
Chicago
thing
Bulls,
about that
Chicago
though.
Cubs.
Is the Chicago Bulls, I think, is any player that comes there, they feel like they have big shoes to fill, which you do.
You have a lot of big
Yeah,
shoes to
look at
fill.
the Lakers. You don't have Lakers.
He got
Yep, that's what. You have a lot of shoes to fill, man. You
I
got
feel like,
big shoes.
yeah, I feel like they do. I mean,
You
not
look-
in a
you
while,
look
but,
great.
y'all
No.
did this, but you can't. But you can't. You can't go into Chicago Bulls Nation to be.
People who listen to your show did- Hey, Jordan retired before they were born.
That's
What
true.
shoes do they have?
It's Chicago.
Somebody going to Boston Celtics saying they got to fill Bill Russell's shoes right now.
The Lakers.
30 years past.
Yes, good point.
It's Chicago.
It's the compa-
It's Chicago.
Yeah,
It's the Bears, 85 Bears.
That's what I'm saying. That's the mentality the Chicago
That's
fans have. Yeah.
But I'm saying though, my brother has a point though. Brother has a point. Honestly, what shoes we had to fill.
But yeah,
Jordan's
within the past 10,
Jordan's
like, yeah.
come and gone.
Yeah, that
Derrick
time
Rose
is
literally
already
come and
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Then what?
Those weren't even shoes, though,
No.
to fill. So they're-
No, the only dilemma that's been going on with
Yeah,
Chicago.
Hey, listen, they could be braces and Gucci suits, but like, what other point guards come up and stuff like that?
No,
That's
the,
what I'm saying.
the dilemma. What happened with Chicago, especially with Tom Thibodeau's era, was that you overplayed your players and you broke them down to the pieces.
Right.
You
When
broke
they
them
went to the
down.
playoffs that year,
You
They didn't give him a bench.
You gave no. They had a bench. It was the
What's up with people? People fill the stadiums, except the South Side.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
Regardless.
Man, my
So-
socks, man.
So right
My
now,
socks. I love
after
y'all,
that,
man.
the transition after Tim Thibodeau was
Tom
Tom
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau. Tom, sorry.
Sorry,
Well, sorry. Tim. I don't know, whatever. All that happened afterwards. It was a complete clusterfuck with Paxson and everybody being involved in all that process because you were not putting in the proper players in place to make the
Hold on.
team relevant again.
Hold on, wait. I got to just ask this question. What do you think about old man's comment, Kent?
What? What was he gonna go big? Huh?
Yeah, go
Big
ahead.
man
What do you think
player
about that one? Go ahead.
who can get to
go
the
ahead
inside.
and let you go ahead and have fun with that one.
Well, you gotta. It's now a European style game.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
Yeah.
your big man needs to be able to shoot from half court.
Yep.
I mean, that's
Yep.
you got to be able to check it up from the logo. If
Mm.
your big man can't do that, I mean, look at Wembanyama, look at Jokic.
Look at Giannis.
Big dump,
Giannis.
slow
The
guy.
beams getting
Yep.
there. Yeah,
That
but
can shoot
beams.
it from anywhere.
Big dumb white so
Can shoot it from anywhere on the court.
Right. Yeah. Like Vooch isn't that guy right now for them, and they
No.
think Vooch is. They
No.
give it to the ball, give it to Vooch. Like
No.
it's-
No.
He doesn't fit the style.
No, he does not. He does not.
No.
So
It is
just
not-
blow up the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
at this point, you have to with Chicago.
Listen, I still agree with what he said. Just put a for sale sign up and let's see who buys it just to make the team better.
problem is
Yes.
Reinsdorf is loyal to default, right?
Yeah.
He hangs on to people way too long. He's
Won't
managed
fire
that club
people.
bad since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But the one man that he should have held on to, he let go. That's it. Right? I mean, let him play some baseball for him and then, let him go to Washington, but if you want the Bulls to be relevant again, Jordan's got to bring some of his billions back and buy it.
That's what I've been
I can
saying.
see
That's
that.
exactly what I've been
I
saying.
can see that.
I'm not-
It'll be relevant.
Only time is gonna be relevant again, and even then, even if that happens with
Well, you can't have
if
Jordan.
Which, by the way, LeBron was a billionaire before Jordan. I'm just gonna let
Drop the mic. I'll drop it for you. I'll drop it for you. No,
But the issue is
I forgot.
you cannot have Jordan
What?
manage the team.
no,
No, he can own it though.
He can own it, but
He
he,
can own
cannot
it.
manage. He can't.
I'm
he
okay
can't
with that
touch
part.
it.
I'm okay with that
Well,
part.
to answer your point though, is they just need that little backbone that's gonna be like, look, he sucks and he's better. Let's
Listen,
put
he
him.
will, he will,
Yeah.
he will be
And lay all honesty out there
Yeah,
like that.
like
That's the
Jones for the Cowboys. You just they'll pan up,
Yes.
standing and smoking a cigar up.
That's
in
all
his,
he's gotta do.
That's all he
Do
needs to
not
do.
let him in the draft room. at all.
No. And like if Michael wants to do that route, that's the only way to kind of benefit the Bulls and put them back in some type of relevancy again and say we are looking for a change. We are looking to make something happen. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have Jordan go in there, buy the Bulls, put somebody in the management position to sit there and say, I want you to make this team as good as it was when I was playing. But even then, you ain't gotta go and get these A-lister players. Go
Yeah.
in and get some players that you know for a fact are gonna bust their ass. on
Build
the
a team. Build
Team.
a team.
Build a
Just build a
fucking team.
You don't have to build a
That's what
star.
the Bucks
Yeah. That's a lot of all stars though. I mean, grabbing Damian is a lot. Yeah, a lot now. But they
Well, they
built a
need-
team. They built a lot of team to get there. Now they
I
can
mean,
be picky. Yeah.
What's it called?
look at Dallas.
Anatumbo needed a
Right,
player
yeah.
like Damian Lillard, though. I'm not, even though that wasn't a place that I wanted him to be at,
Mhm.
but he needed someone else to kind of put out there and give him 20 points for sure on his end because Middleton is at that age. He's just more of the grinder right now, but he cannot
turned
be
into a Ray
relied
Allen
so
right now.
much.
He's turned into a Ray Allen right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Remember
You
when
can't
Ray Allen
rely
was
on
in the
him so
league?
much.
Yeah.
So Anatumbo needs somebody like a Damian. What happened?
Could him selling Charlotte be a hint of a few Bulls purchase?
No, not just yet. No,
I think he's just done with Charlotte.
no, it's yeah.
Bulls owner ain't never gonna sell if fans can't come see them lose year after year. That's true.
He ain't spending billions on the Bulls.
No.
He's spending billions on that little white wife of his.
What? There it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, besides that, what's up,
Other
man?
than that, though,
Yeah.
to close off basketball. Next Tuesday is the last in-season tournament games.
Okay,
So after that, after next Tuesday, they'll start being knockouts. So whoever's clinched, there's only a couple teams, the undefeated teams that I named already.
Pacers.
Basically clinched.
Yeah.
Basically clinched their spot. already.
Pacers.
Yeah.
So basically
Probably
Tuesday,
boys, man.
all you're gonna
I
see
hope
Tuesday
right
is all you're gonna see Tuesday is a couple of wild card games. 'Cause now they have that wild card situation with NBA too.
Yeah.
So you'll see a couple wild card games, see who gets there, see who finds some spots, and then going into December,
Yeah.
they'll be in Vegas playing for basically knockout rounds. So,
All right.
yeah, coming up.
Sounds good.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
it'll
it.
be good. I'm
You're a
excited.
basketball fan, I like
Yeah.
it.
And it makes
Maybe
it
play
relevant now before Christmas because a lot of times
Right.
you wouldn't turn into
Yeah.
the NBA until Christmas Day.
I used to start watching a little bit. I'd
After
be
the
more
All-Star
focused on
break.
football. Yeah, exactly. More
After
focused
All-Star
on
break, it's
football.
like, all right.
Football's heating up before it finishes, and then I'll jump into basketball after holidays.
Yeah.
But
After the All-Star break.
People-
It gets better
Yeah.
after the All-Star break. Like you watch the All-Star game, all right, cool. And then all right, cool. Now we can go ahead and actually take basketball serious.
And I'm
Oh,
missing
I-
my TNT Thursday night basketball. I don't
That's
like
true.
it on Tuesday.
It's weird.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is weird. It is weird.
It feels funky.
And they're
Feels
going
funky.
back to supposedly, I think East and West for All-Star game. this
They
year, too.
are.
back in just to keep that up too. East
Oh.
Coast,
For
West
what?
Coast.
Yeah, I hated
They're just
that.
going back to it, yeah.
Hold on, well,
but even then, for what? Why? Then no one's gonna watch
know-
the NBA. The
do you
All-Star
understand
season.
who do you know understand who the starting five for the West is gonna be this year?
Who?
Steph, LeBron, Devin Booker, Durant, and probably even Victor Jokic.
It'll be a little bit of a vet versus
KD
some
needs to
rookies,
leave the
basically,
Suns.
Okay, so wait, hold on, and then
he's hooping all-time high. Definitely all-time high.
and then
Back to
then
his Golden
the
State
East,
era.
who-
He
who
has
the
to
East
in order
have?
to get to
Damian
he wants to
and
leave.
John,
Hey,
that's it.
hey.
On Jimmy Buckets. I'm sorry.
No, we got Halliburton.
No. Let's go. Like, who?
Stop it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No. Who that? Who that?
Cincinnati Bengals. Who that?
Hey, new phone. Who this? That's what they're saying.
drafted instead of Patrick Williams.
Oh.
I like that.
Uh-uh.
But yeah, other than that, we got some
That
tournaments.
ain't gonna be one-sided.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
not.
Play defense.
No.
They never play defense.
No.
They never play defense till the fourth quarter if it's close,
Facts.
and then they still got that Kobe Rowland effect, which is
So
cool.
it's points per
But that-
quarter, and then
yeah,
Give or take.
exactly. So it
gonna be
really,
funky.
really don't heat up till the fourth quarter, and then it'll be good.
We'll see.
You'll see
We'll
some
what
defense. You'll see a little bit of this.
happens. Yeah, we'll
You
see.
see James Harden like, oh,
Yeah.
202 to 190.
Give or take.
190.
250 to 245.
They're gonna go on another record of earning the most points again in a
There
single
could
in
be.
the NBA
So
All-Star
you can
team.
think about it this way: there could be a little bit more trash talk going into that All-Star game because whoever wins that season tournament,
Now that being said,
they could be like,
that
hey,
being said,
I
does
already got one. Turn
Can-
it down. You know.
to make this whole process actually doable, don't you think that we need some trash talking from East and West talking shit to each other?
Yeah.
To make it seem some type of
in this,
some type of
soft-
entertainment.
in this
Because-
soft era of the NBA,
Thank-
really? There's gonna be trash.
That is
talking?
somebody.
Well, that's the
Listen,
thing.
they got.
I need
go ahead,
somebody to
go ahead.
talk some shit.
So
That's
that's
a
the
check.
issue.
All right, dang.
Head in my-
2 checks and 1.
And in my era, it was always the rivalries. You
Yes.
stuck with your team. You
Yes.
had this other stuff.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The Bulls, the
Bulls, the Pacers, Bulls, the
Pacers.
Pistons, Bulls,
You
and
had
whatever.
that group. But then, I would say the LeBron era, they realized that, hey, it's the players versus the owners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The owners don't give two shits about us. We're not,
Well,
we don't have that rivalry anymore.
Well, you don't like me.
Yeah. Then it turned into
You don't like
to
me? I want
coaches
you to
versus
trade me.
coaches.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
Why can't I bring my friends?
I thought it was an
please?
all-star
I-
too.
oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
So
Don't
it's
you
I
wanna
don't
put
think I
me on the
bring back
wall?
some-
You just want to get told off by Cat.
you know what I was.
The deal is, as Tom said, he's a Chicago fan, and he's still living back. What was that? 2000? What was that?
I know. I'm not. Hey, I didn't say it. They're past the prime. They just need to change it up.
I mean,
Do something else.
95
do
maybe.
this every time he's here.
4 grandkids now, and you're still going back.
Back in my day,
You're not playing with them, too.
Back in my day,
I got
basketball used to be basketball.
No,
Back in my
it's-
day.
it's the
I have
business
to ask,
aspect that changed.
why is it
I
you
agree.
and old man always got to go against him?
What do you mean? I know what you're talking about.
But she gets like
I didn't say anything. Old man attacks him literally. I didn't say anything. All I said was relevancy for boys.
You know anything about LeBron? That wasn't LeBron's choice. That was his agent and ESPN put him up on.
Thank you.
And he was just a kid.
Right.
Everybody hated LeBron because they thought that 18-year-old kid was the one doing that. No. So everybody hates him for the wrong reason. And most people that hate him live here in Chicago because he's a threat to.
The legacy.
So-
He's a threat to the legacy.
Right?
He's a threat to the legacy.
Now,
Mhm.
here's the deal. Had he come here,
Oh,
y'all would be
yeah.
swinging from his cock.
Oh,
That's what I said. Here's my thing. That's exactly right to that point. Because I always said, as much as I talk shit about LeBron, I always said he's a great fucking talent. That right now, currently, my anger towards that is because of that whole era part, whatever. Because it goes back. I'll let it go once he retires. Yeah, I'll let it go when he retires.
I got a question for you. What made you more upset? Him doing that or Jordan going back to Washington?
No, fuck. They're doing that. That's what it was. Yes, I agree.
How many championships did he win in Washington?
Dippo. He was an idiot for going back to it. He was an idiot for doing.
LeBron's won everywhere.
Stress me out.
Everywhere he's gone. Everywhere he's been, they got a champ there.
Hey, no, don't do that because he also brought
every.
he brought every other fucking all-star player to come with him and say, I need some help.
Look at the line. I gotta get into this.
We're not gonna get into because look at his stats, look at the sheet, look at LeBron's sheet of every all-star players to play with him.
Hold on, wait. I want to read these three comments.
Come on.
First, he said that you TDK make Chicago teams look bad. Secondly, Joe Man said the fact that you got to defend the city. He said, "Come on, bro, sit TDK down and just wear your hat." And then, oh God, Ace Ventura's got a comment, and I just love when he comments and he talks. I love it. Here we go. Steph has the same amount of rings, and 3 are over LeBron. Why isn't he mentioned?
For what? Mentioned for what?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of. I mean,
Greatest shooter of all time.
What, is your Wi-Fi going in and out all the time? Hey, turn up your hearing aid. For what?
you don't really need to mention stuff. It's
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
he's
know.
cool. I mean, he is one of the all-time
He's the
shooters.
best shooter ever.
Dominant shooter. I mean, if it
I
wasn't
just-
for Steph, if it wasn't for Steph,
I'm a Larry Bird guy.
This is
to
my
answer
boy.
man's point.
If it wasn't for Steph, I agree with you on that part. If it wasn't for Steph,
LeBron wouldn't be shooting as many
or
threes.
attempting to shoot
any
as
other
many
player
threes.
at that is because everyone sees Steph coming in. I was watching fucking Mike's Epps stand up the other day.
Yeah.
How he was clowning Stephen Curry. You don't even care. He's got a care in the world, just running around.
What is
And
little
then just sitting
mouth
around
guard in his
there.
mouthpiece?
Exactly,
Like,
yeah. But he's got a point though. Steph don't care. Steve Kerr can write up the play. Steph's like, all right, almost like a Jordan Poole.
Yep.
Be like, all right, I got you. That sounds good. As soon as the whistle blows, oh, I got you guys. Boom. You know, everyone's heart stops.
Tell
But
me,
it's like
tell me which play Steve Kerr is like. Okay, as soon as you get over half court, let it fly.
Ever in history, it was like, all right, as soon as you get right past the line, shoot it.
No, time is not. It's the beginning of the
We got a whole minute, coach. No. Hawk it up there.
Just bang it
Just
out
go.
there.
Just go.
No
Just
way
go.
ever.
Pray.
Make Mike Breen say bang twice. Go ahead.
And that's why LeBron would be a little bit better, is because he thinks logically, I'm gonna go and get as close to the rim as I can.
I hope he does because he
usually that's his mentality.
usually
Especially lately, the older he is, you notice it's just
who gets
it's
all
just
nervous
going
and
incredible
stuff.
enough, which
I don't know.
is
It's
working.
it's all like I think I look back at myself and why I critique LeBron the way I do is because of all me watching him grow as a player. There are things where agitated the shit out of me with all the process. But I do agree with the fact that I remember this whole hype train. I remember this whole hype train was happening when he was going to Chicago, or that whole free agency crap was going around, and it was going to be Dwayne Wade, freaking LeBron, possibly what's it called? Melo, Carmelo Anthony, because he was over there, and also too, and that mix or whatever. It wasn't Bosh. It was Carmelo Anthony at the time. Chicago had the momentum to sit there and sign them all, and everyone was like, "Oh hell yeah, Chicago's gonna be all back up again," or whatever it case to be, right? And then all of a sudden goes to Miami, and then bam, everything was in.
He
released his
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It was all of that. What?
He said that you sound like you're in therapy for LeBron.
Man, it's his fault. It's his fault. No, I was kidding.
The issue with LeBron is the whole flopping.
It rubbed a lot of people the wrong
guy
way.
that size should not be flopping.
He shouldn't. And then it's like, why?
He's only human.
No,
I'm just kidding.
even in that, you should not have a highlight reel of just flopping.
The other issue too with LeBron, with Jordan, there was no social media.
No,
Yeah,
made it worse.
If Jordan had
even that,
social media, I think he would have been destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Because I felt like Jordan didn't have a filter. He'll cuss your ass out. If you made him mad, he'll get on Twitter and be like, "Look, I think rings. I'm better
Jordan
than
would
Wade
have got
either."
canceled.
You know?
Jordan definitely would have got canceled.
Yeah.
If it had that been that.
Yeah.
Right. He would have got
He
canceled.
didn't have a filter.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's more or less. I think LeBron just. That's my thing. I think at the end, afterwards, when he finally steps away and he retires, then I'll be like, all right, bet he was decent. He was good. It's the same thing. It's the same.
to yourself.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing of what I did with Kobe. Rest in peace. But it's the same thing. I hate his ass because he did the whole copyright of Jordan, whatever case it be. After he left, was like, all right, I respect the guy now. He's decent. Yeah. Rest in peace. I didn't say pieces. Don't do that. Don't do that. I did not say that. I did not say that. Rewind the tape. I didn't say that, fans. Allegedly was said. That's it. Yeah.
Shut up, brother. Is that all your
I know, man. That's
So
all.
he get some credit if he wins the
Who?
tournament.
Who?
LeBron. Just
No.
last question. Okay.
No.
right.
Because again,
No, you
he's
don't have
gonna
to elaborate.
win it, and it's gonna stat on his stat sheet, and then everyone's gonna add it up.
Chicago fans are going to hate LeBron forever. Meanwhile, their team sucks ass.
That's true.
Ass right
I
now.
agree. I agree.
Y'all over
That's
here
it.
talking about blow up the team,
But-
and he's over there. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're going to say LeBron. Meanwhile, the Bulls keep sucking.
Yeah, that too.
Jesus Christ. But
That's okay.
Other
love
than that,
this
yeah,
man.
that's about
I
NBA.
love this man. I love this man.
I love it, Ken. I love it.
It's all
why
right.
I'm glad you
That's
It's gonna,
okay.
it's gonna be a great
I missed you on this show. I have missed.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they should show up on Sunday nights and see him more often.
That too.
We invite him to. Tell us, worry about yourself. You can't even discover
Hey,
what
you
you watch
playing
on our show.
What are you talking about?
Tell you what, Bron did another ring. It ain't no big thing, but he's got billions. What's everybody's like? He doesn't have the killer. He goes home and makes
Yeah.
sandwiches with $100 bills.
Or Taco Tuesday.
Jinx, my man ain't got nothing to be mad
Hey,
about.
can't say that Taco Bell owns that.
He just wants to be like Mike
And
for
then
so
he's still
much.
not stressed 'cause look, even after I'm done, my son's gonna be right behind me to dominate the league. I'm not. James ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
And that's all he's got to say.
I say he just wants to be like Mike. That's all it is.
What?
He copied Mike with Space Jam. He's what if you're gonna make a movie, why make a movie Space Jam?
Because of the money. He's a
No,
billionaire.
nobody wanted that. Nobody wanted to see that. It
Hold
didn't
on,
even
hold
do
on, wait.
so well.
Hold on, wait.
He
Hey,
got his
Hey,
money.
his
Hold on.
best movie
Check the
was
stat
Trainwreck.
sheets on the movies.
His best movie was Trainwreck, where
Hold on,
he
hold on, wait.
just showed up.
Hold on, wait. I gotta ask you a question. Let's ask your son if what he thought about the new Space Jam, because we're not worried about your 30-year-old ass. What he cared about you caring about Space
He
Jam.
didn't watch Space Jam. He did watch Space Jam.
What, Josh?
You like-
what you
you like
think?
Space
Since you're over
Which
there,
one you like, the Michael Jordan Space Jam or the LeBron James
and
Space Jam?
don't let your father intimidate you. Tell the
Which
truth.
one? Thank you.
Same with my kids.
Thank you, son.
That's okay.
Yeah, but give me any movie where the sequel has been better than the first.
Terminator 2.
Alien.
Voice too.
Hey,
Hey, 2.
Rookie School, maybe.
Men in Black 2. No.
Neighbors 2.
Neighbors 2.
Daddy's Home 2.
It is.
I just think a bunch of sequels are better than the original.
Yeah.
Has
That's
LeBron
true.
ever said he wanted to be like Mike or he was trying to be like Mike? Y'all did.
That's true, exactly.
No, yes.
Same thing with
Not
Kobe,
even
though.
that. Not even Chicago people.
Same
It
thing
was
with-
the media. The media put.
He never said
Yes, they did. They
No, they
always
did.
hyped him up, saying that
No.
he's the next
no.
king. He's the next MJ.
Okay, no,
this
no,
is
no,
the
no,
guy.
No, all he said was, I'm the king, right? Basically, he gave himself that title, and then from there, all Chicago fans do, because we grew up with it. Let's be honest. This was when we were still in high school. The moment we heard King James and he called himself King James, we all felt some type of way, and we were just like, "Oh, dude, no, you're coming after MJ's legacy. You can't be doing that." Blah blah blah. blah. We straight dogged this man.
Nah,
That's
I
it.
wasn't lying. I said if LeBron James wants to sit there and become the next MJ or whatever case it be, what he needed to do was go undefeated in the NBA Finals
This is why-
and get 7 rings.
This is why y'all should be tag team partners. Look at that.
I
Terminator 2
understand,
as well.
but that's just me. That's just me.
What are you talking about? All-time leading scorer in the NBA hit.
He had to do it. He had to do it.
Still going. 39K he
Let-
just hit.
No, that being said, had he not
Also
lost,
most
had he had
turnovers in
lost in
NBA
the second
history.
NBA Finals and actually get that 3-peat, he didn't need all these extra stats that he's been trying to do.
No.
He's only made that relevant for him to sit there and say,
Oh.
keep me in the
All right.
conversation.
And how many Hall of Famers has LeBron had on his team?
How many has Jordan?
Pippen.
Oh, okay, Pippen,
Rodman,
Kukoc,
Dennis
Rodman.
Rodman's a Hall of
Rodman.
Famer. Kukoc.
Kukoc is in the Hall of Fame.
Kukoc,
Himself.
Hall of Fame.
Oh, he is Hall of
Steve
Famer?
Kerr.
Kerr.
Steve
The
Kerr.
coach, yeah.
Oh, what about Phil?
Oh, Phil Jackson, the coach.
Tony Kukoc.
Oh, Tony Kukoc. Yeah,
Tony
yeah, that's
Kukoc?
5. That's 5. 5.
Grant? Isn't Grant? Well, I don't know.
No.
And they're all drafted.
Yeah.
They didn't come in. They didn't come in and join them.
They were drafted,
He
and they were
could've-
created of a team,
they
and it
could've
was all
had
points of
Barkley.
team. Right?
Hey, the only one that wasn't was Rodman.
Just five.
There's the thing I love
Other than
about
that, well, LeBron,
Canada's
LeBron's Hall of Famers is going to keep going up every
I got
other
you,
year.
I got you,
It's going to
Ken.
keep
I got you,
adding and
Ken.
adding,
This is
adding
also
and
in the
adding.
same era where we had a stacked up Boston team. This is also in the same era where we had a stacked up Golden State team. This is also the same era we had a stacked up Bulls team, if you will. D Rose,
That too.
Dual Dang. What else we have?
The talent was up.
Yeah. So it's also a stacked up team all around era. So I mean, if you can't beat
Let's not
them,
forget all
join
the Magic when they had Dwight Howard. Yeah, those guys there. Well, you know. That's
so
what
I
it is.
mean, if you can't beat them, you just join them, and if you can't beat them, then you get them a ring. And you just bring them a ring.
You bring them on home.
Bring them a freaking ring, and then you go like, "Hey, I can do it here
Yes.
and here,
Yes.
and I can go over here and do it.
Let's
I might as well do it.
let's be the Justice League and everyone assemble to a greater team and say, let's get a ring.
Who was a Hall of Famer before they played with LeBron?
Before they play LeBron,
Wait.
Dwayne Wade would have been a Hall of Famer alone.
Nope.
Yeah.
You don't think
You don't think so?
You can't say
Why
that.
not? Because he won the ring before LeBron.
But he
Right?
had Shaq, and Shaq was kind of a Hall. But he didn't. Shaq didn't play. I don't know.
Okay, well then Shaq then played with LeBron too.
Yeah, he didn't.
Okay, so one.
Yeah,
One
he
there?
did one maybe. That's
So
about
one.
it though. Other
Ray
than that-
Allen.
No, okay, well then you had to have Ray Allen at one point to join him afterwards.
He was a Hall of
Was
Famer.
he traded or where was he?
He signed off. He
People
was a
would say
free
LeBron
agent.
picked
Came
him
on.
up. People would say LeBron picked him up. They can say
Oh,
Did he not?
I see.
Did he not go in and say Boston? Say, hey, I saw what happened over there at Boston. Come over here, play with us.
That was
I'm
up
a
to Ray-
friendly guy.
That was up to Ray Allen though, because that was a
Ray
rivalry thing.
Allen and Shaq. So there's 3.
Mhm.
Unless you want to use Ray Allen's last name, and you could go 4. But
I
how
wouldn't
many,
even-
we had- how many did we have at Chicago? 6?
5.
5.
Yeah, 5. That was drafted at 10 and bread and
It
butter.
was drafted.
Bread and butter in there and play together that way.
Interesting.
I love
I'm telling
this
you,
man.
I'm telling
I
you,
love
sometimes
this man.
He
Brother, preach.
listen, you just
I
gotta give the
tip my
guy.
hat and my Dr. Pepper to you, brother. Go home
You
with
just
your
gotta
bad
give
self.
LeBron his
That's why
flowers,
LeBron
though.
basketball.
You gotta give
Oh,
LeBron
my
his flowers
God.
now because I'm
Oh.
telling you, the man, he can go off and he can go to a team and change the team for greatness. We never saw that with any other really players besides LeBron James right now. Nobody's ever gone over and won this many titles in any other. Hey, I'm gonna go to Miami, shut it down, get a couple rings, no big deal. After I'm done there, I'm gonna go somewhere else and grab some more rings. You don't see that. You really don't see that unless you're a fill-in player or a sixth man player. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I mean, at
Yeah.
this point, are we going to say the fact that Robert Horry is better than Jordan because he has 7 rings?
No, we were talking about all that.
I mean, if
We
you're
were-
just going off rings, then yeah. We're gonna go off rings, then yeah, you're gonna go off by who's greater.
No,
Rings,
I just
sure.
put it
But
this
that's
way.
not
I
the
always
stat we're
said
going
this is
by.
what I said the greatness. You had a whole decade to sit there and say no one knocked me off. No one
Yeah,
knocked
and
me
this
off
man
while
did
I
it for
controlled.
decades. 2 of them now. We're going on 21 years. 21
But
years.
21 years. But who's knocked him off?
Exactly.
Who's actually won rings in his prime? In his
Only,
prime,
like old man said. Now let me bring him up. Only Steph.
only Steph.
yeah.
Wasn't there the Spurs?
They went on a 4-span ring.
We had Spurs, yeah, Dallas.
You had
And
Dallas.
that was his transition.
He couldn't beat the
Dallas-
Texas team.
Dallas
Yeah,
only got that
thank
one
you.
ring.
Could be all those guys.
Dallas only has 1
Two?
ring.
Dallas
one
had
ring.
one. Then you
That's
had
because they
one
only had the run.
You
They
had-
didn't run. Other than that, it was Steph. He got the 4 with LeBron.
on the other
Spurs only
team.
had
Yes.
2, I thought, because that's when
Spurs
Miami-
had 2.
They went. Spurs and Miami went back 2.
Lakers won 1 because Lakers went against.
That was-
It was Lakers of Boston. They won in his era.
Houston, Dallas,
No.
Rockets.
Well, that was in the 90s
Back in the 90s,
when Jordan
Yeah.
was gone.
right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
When Jordan was gone.
Right. So Spurs won 2,
Spurs did. Yeah. You're right.
and Houston won 2.
Not
Back in the 90s.
back in the night. Back in what 90s?
That's,
The-
knocked them
it-
off. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
No
About
one
that.
knocked him off.
Other than
No
that,
one knocked him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only won 6. There's 10 years. In the
That decade that he actually
Nobody
played.
knocked him off. Nobody.
No one's knocked him off.
Right.
You're saying that because he didn't win every one in that decade, LeBron. He's been knocked off, and now I bring up 2 teams that won during Jericho, and you're like, wait, no.
Because exactly they won.
right.
But had it not been Jordan missing from those last 2 years, would it have been that way?
Jordan missed the 1 year, so you can't count that 1 year.
No, Jordan can't. Everyone else
He
can.
came back the
That's the
second
thing.
year and lost to Orlando in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
It's the no. It's the,
Okay, so we can
The
say
Shaq and Penny.
that one where he got beaten, he could win that one.
Here's what I hear right now.
No.
I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling you.
You got that got that thing so deep down your
Because
throat?
look, I was talking with my guy the other day about this. Everyone likes to say that the bubble wasn't a fair ring. Then let's take off that bubble as like Jordan leaving too. Now what? They're even now, right? Because if it doesn't count, right? The bubble don't count. Jordan was gone 1 year, so they equal them now.
So this is what I
Nope.
think it's
Damn, it
down
got
with
quiet.
Chicago fans. They're
Wait,
not
wait,
so
my hair.
upset with LeBron.
Uh-huh.
They're not so upset with LeBron. They're more upset that we're not like the Lakers. We're not like the Celtics.
Could be. It could be. It could be deep down systemic from my inner hatred, guys.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
He's never gonna go to the hatred.
One day.
One day.
When he retires.
People hated Magic Johnson. He was going to get traded. He's not trading. Kobe said the same thing.
That too.
And guess what? Because they're like, nope, we're going after titles. We ain't trading you. We're getting you out. Right? Jordan's like, I'm done. Okay, see you later. I'm done again. Okay, see you later. Well, I'm done one more time. Okay, see you later.
Right.
They didn't care.
No, not at all.
Right? It's not a dynasty. They got lucky.
Yeah.
A three-peat, right?
They also had the referees help in
Come get that
97.
three-peat. My goodness, only the great teams get that three-peat.
97 was all help with the referees.
It was. That was.
There's no reason why the Pacers should not have beat the Bulls that year.
Not gonna lie. That was
That's what I've heard.
The Pacers had the Bulls beat.
Mentally and physically, they said that they had them just beat before they even got in the stadium. The Bulls didn't.
Hey, the mom.
That's what they said.
Hey,
The
the
issue
mom.
was
The mom
Larry
had
Bird was
put.
not
Now
playing
had
Taylor.
ties, man. He had ties with the mom. What can you do? Can he say?
Listen, people hated Kobe too. He still accomplished a lot. Very loyal to the Lakers. Listen, the Lakers were loyal to him.
That
They
too.
understood what they had, so they rearranged shit. They
Yeah.
did shit for him.
And they
He was
kept
ready
him.
to walk.
He was ready to get traded.
Pretty much
He was that close to going to Chicago too, as well. In that time.
They didn't want to give up Rule All Dame.
Man, you're like the old man. You want everyone to come to Chicago.
No, he was just
No,
that
he was
close.
coming to
That's
Chicago.
the only story. He was coming to Chicago.
Bulls did
He
not want
wanted to.
give up Rule All Dame.
Not saying that would have been better, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us would.
Well, that was the thing is Paxson was so high on Rule All Dame.
No,
Damn, I had his rookie card too autographed. That was I should have sold that thing.
yes.
Man, y'all got this man riled up. I
I know.
know.
We went a little over that.
Yeah, I know that. We got a little.
But look,
yeah.
Sorry, I appreciate
That's
y'all for
The
getting on
NBA
the
is
Yes.
the subject, and like,
Good
it's
show.
like it's only heating up. Season's only heating up.
Yeah.
Only heating up.
Yeah, it's only heating up, and then the season's gonna go.
Passion here, gentlemen. It's
Ugh.
only heating up.
Like Ken and I were saying on last show, the kind of issue with the NBA too is it's the advertising.
Oh yeah.
You got logos.
It's
It's
super
every
advertising.
NASCAR thing. We're talking about that with WWE,
Yeah.
possibly TKO. They're talking about doing the advertising in the middle of the ring. Like I don't like that at all. Like
No.
If you notice,
Takes
it's
it
got
away.
more advertised too now that they brought in Jordan and Nikes to make the jerseys and stuff. There's a lot more.
You see a lot of Jumpmans on the jerseys
Yeah,
now.
it's a lot of.
It's
and
getting.
it comes
It's,
with it. Yeah, it comes.
yeah,
with it. It is turning into a media sport. And
as
it-
much as you don't want to say it, but it's the politics part that goes
And-
into all
and
that.
I
where they
hate how
wanna
much
want that
of
money.
I'll say it, how much of a bitch sport it is. You're getting texts for dumb shit. People are getting
Yeah.
thrown out
Yeah.
for dumb shit. So
Yeah, the whole tech about what's it called? What that whole beef between
Giannis
Paul.
and Chris Paul too.
Chris Paul. Yeah, that whole beef with Chris Paul
the
getting tech.
referee.
Like,
Yeah,
what
the
the hell was
referee.
that? All because they were talking shit to each other. And
Yeah, I
Paul
watched that
was
game.
talking mad crap
I
to
watched
him.
the game. He didn't shut up. But all the referee told him. He told him like twice, just stop.
Yes.
And Chris Paul didn't. So he
He-
gave him that one. And Chris
Yes.
Paul really gave it to him.
Thank you.
After that, and it was
Huh?
another-
Want that CMP t-shirt size large? Don't duck me, bro.
Hold on, wait. Oh yeah, that's firstly with the one above it where he says TKO stock went down. Like what?
What do you mean, man? What's the matter? Sell it already. What told you? This guy, he's all worried about it. All right, y'all. That was a good show.
Great show,
Everybody.
man.
Appreciate it for sure. Tom, thank you for joining us.
Oh, you
Ken,
need
thank
the
you
ratings.
for chiming in as well, too. I love you guys, man. Good
Good
stuff, man. Awesome. We'll see y'all till next time
See y'all
over
next
there. When are we coming back?
Next week Sunday.
Next week
Oh,
Sunday.
you actually are going to be on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be on
We're
next
not
Sunday.
Saturday? UFC's not Saturday?
That's not until December 16th.
Yeah, remember
I'm
that.
so
Yeah,
excited for it.
last two
I'm
shows
so
with me.
excited for it. That's
Yes.
what I'm
Let's go.